Caution being waved for the 6th time tonight here in the Ford 400. The 41 car, Reed Sorensen, up across the racetrack. He's already had a couple of contacts with the wall.
You see, he goes up the racetrack and gets into the wall. Not too hard, but enough to probably cause enough damage for this right rear tire to go down.
About a lap and a half later, he went down into turn 1 then. That right rear tire was flat, got into the wall. A lot of debris as he comes down across the racetrack.
Guys, we got 68 laps to go. What do we do strategy-wise? If you're the two championship contenders, the 99 car of Edwards, of course, Jimmie Johnson's already been on pit road here a moment ago. Pretty good call by Chad Knaus.
Well, it's a good call to keep him out of all that trouble. But right now might be a good opportunity for Jimmie just to stay out, lead a lap, but give him a little cushion. But here you see him coming down pit road. He's just staying right on the schedule.
I thought they might just stay out there, period. You know, for the whole time. They're not in a window as far as making it here.
Like we heard Ray say, leading the lap would really put them in a better position of where they have to finish.
But the leaders will come on the pit road here with 67 to go. Still have to make one more fuel stop. Dave.
I'll say it again. Jimmie on pit road when Chad wants him on pit road. Not sure what all of his strategy is, but he's going to put him in here again for 4 tires. A little snug in the center of 3 and 4. They will make an air pressure adjustment, add some to the right rear. Matt Kenseth, meanwhile, gives up the lead. He'll take on 4 tires. This time a track bar adjustment. His car was very loose. Mike?
Carl Edwards saying he's just a little bit loose on throttle. They're going to put a roundabout in the left rear, 4-tire change in the 99 car. They'll pull away a tear off so he can see just a little bit better. Completing service on the right side, swinging around to the left side. Their stop is complete. He's away, but gets beat off pit road by the 48.
That's the whoa! They almost had some contact there. The 24 to 20. That's the 2-tire stop we were talking about for the 48.
That's the other way to lead the race. Beat them off pit road. Little strategy there. That'll work.
We talked about that when they came and got tires last time. That might give them that opportunity as these other guys came and got 4 tires.
This right here is our all-state good hands move of the race. Chad Knaus gets it for these 2 tires. He actually started it with that 4-tire change 2 laps earlier. Allowed him to get 2 tires and get off pit road with the lead.
How smart is that guy to be able to get his car back out with a 2-tire stop and put him back in front out of harm's way?
You're going to get 5 bonus points in the last race.
That's how you win championships and get a page added to the NASCAR history book. Welcome back to the Ford 400 here. Laps clicking away in the 2008 NASCAR Nationwide NASCAR Sprint Cup Series season. There is Jimmie Johnson. It is official. He has now led laps here tonight. He has led the last 2 laps by virtue of a great call on pit road. Dave.
And we'll check in with Chad Knaus on that call. Chad, we thought you might stay out and lead that lap. Instead, 2 right side tires. Why did you want him on pit road?
Well, you know, we don't want to get too far out of sequence. We just stayed out. We'd have fallen all the way back. We were back up to like 13th, I believe it was, right there. And, man, it's just so hard to pass back there in traffic. You know, this track is great for racing, but it's also bad if you're trying to pass because it's easy to get bogged down from time to time. So being cautious in the back really isn't a lot of fun. So we decided just to try to get 5 bonus points. And, you know, if we get another caution here in 15, 20 laps, we'll be able to take our 4 tires and see where it all shakes out.
You can hear things in his voice. We can't. How's he doing out there?
We're good. We're good. You know, frustration is high when we deal with you know, some of those guys out there, but it's good. He's having a good time. We're having a good time. Guys are doing a great job in the pits, and it's nice to see that Cobalt Chevrolet up front.
All right, inching closer to that trophy, guys.
It is important to note, though, that Jimmie Johnson now can finish 37th and win the championship. If he were to finish 38th right now, though, and Carl Edwards, who has led the most laps, were to win the race, it would be a tie, and Carl has the tiebreaker by virtue of most wins.
That's a lot of ifs, but this 48 car's got the lead right here. We'll see what happens.
And that's where he wants to stay right now and win it going away if he can. Green flag, 64 laps to go.
Oh, Matt Kenseth make the pass on the outside the last time. Let's see if he tries that with Jimmie Johnson. He was able to pass Jeff Gordon and take the lead on that high side. Here comes Carl Edwards.
First time today, Carl Edwards is going to be forced to run down Jimmie Johnson in front of him on the racetrack.
See Jimmie not able to get to the gas quite as much as Matt Kenseth right there. He is able to hold him off. This is the first time Jimmy Johnson been able to breathe on a restart in quite a while today, guys.
Oh, look at Denny Hamlin gets into the back of Carl Edwards. Gets him sideways. Carl Edwards' car is not as good since the sun went down.
Here's Hamlin trying to take the position away, third spot. Carl says not so fast, and up front, the 17 car looked beneath the 48 and couldn't make it stick. Hamlin able to get the momentum now up off the corner and take the position away.
I think there's just a great sequence of calls by Chad Canals, getting his driver out front. Come get the 4 tires. Matt Kenseth looking to the inside, trying to take the lead. He got his driver in a much better position where he's a lot more in control of what's happening.
At some point here, Chad Canals and Jimmy Johnson are going to start thinking about how to win this race. And they don't. Oh, Kurt Busch is in the wall. Again.
We stay green thus far, no caution. He gathers it back up.
That's a big if right now. I don't know if he's going to do it.
Tires again here, guys. 4 tires again.
And the caution will come
Caution's
out.
out, Kurt. 1 inside. Clear to the bottom.
Matt Kenseth had passed Jimmy Johnson for the lead. Everything's still on pace for these guys to win the championship.
I don't think these guys will come down pit road this time because they're not in a pit window yet. They're just outside of one, though. You look at 60 laps to go, and some of these guys could actually stretch that. We haven't seen them do it today, but they could.
We've had some long green runs. See Kurt not able to hang on. He had to tire down and got into the wall.
Working that steering wheel inside, just trying to keep it. And there comes some debris off what's left of that tire.
Yeah, the tire in the inner crush panel. We might see some of these guys come down pit road here.
If you're back towards the back, you might as well try it. We've seen this. It's going to take them a couple of laps to clean all of this up. So you get down there. And
yeah, we can definitely get inside the window. You might see even the leaders come in.
24 cars on the lead lap. The last 2 are Scott Speed and Scott Briggs.
You know Carl Edwards can stretch it.
31 car, Jeff Burton coming in. You look, you see Harvick and Jeff Gordon coming in. So your 7th and 8th place cars decide to come on the pit road. Kevin Harvick was 7th, Gordon was 8th. There comes the 1 car of Martin Truex Jr. He was being shown in 9th spot.
Now, if this thing goes green, it'll put these guys in a real good position. There again, we keep talking about ifs. Shannon?
Jeff Gordon is going to make a small wedge adjustment and gas and go for this 24 car. They were 5 laps short to make it to the end, so they just wanted a little bit of fuel. And Kevin Harvick just working on that car as well. He's still a little bit loose, so he's going to get a splash of gas, and he's down and away.
45 miles an hour racing down, and Harvick will be able to get the advantage. There comes Casey Mears off. Casey Kane as well. Working caution for the 7th time tonight. You're watching ESPN on ABC.